Hello, entrepreneur. Pet. Today I'm speaking directly from the Maraponga neighborhood in Fortaleza, and we're inaugurating this store. Here we have Marapets, which is a beautiful venture that was planned with a lot of care by Adalberto and Elizabeth. In addition to the store, there's an aesthetic center and a veterinary clinic. Come with me. A 160 square meter store in the Maraponga neighborhood. It's a middle-class neighborhood, B and C, with a bit of D as well. And it was over a year of work that my team and I put in to get to this result that you're seeing. The building, folks, when we got here, let me tell you something. The building was in ruins. And look, it was a renovation of several months to transform it into what it is now. If you look at the photos and images of what it used to be, you'll see that this was truly a complete transformation brought about by Elizabeth and Adalberto.
Currently, at 80 years old, we are leaving the industrial sector and have fallen in love with the pet area with the guidance and consultancy from Fórmula Pet. We created exactly all the energy needed and the certainty that we would bring something different here with pets and their owners as our inspiration and our greatest desire to contribute in this area.
The layout was all designed to increase and boost revenue and average ticket size. So for example, here you can see that this is the checkout line. So it's a queue organizer. The customer arrives here. Come here while he is exposed to various stimuli of snacks, toys, accessories. He goes through here until he gets to the checkout. And at the checkout, there are even more stimuli here, more little toys, inexpensive ones, for them to make impulse purchases as well. So, the customer is constantly encouraged to buy.
When the idea came up, the first thing, all right, let's find out what a pet is, how to take care of a pet, and how to assist the owner. The first thing we did was look for fairs, and we went to the first one in Rio Grande do Sul, in Novo Hamburgo, 2 months later to São Paulo, and so on. We continued the research. In our research, we looked for franchises and everything. One day, Mr. Adalberto arrives saying, look, I found the right person to support us. Here it is, he showed me.
The videos of Fórmula Pets are being presented by Ricardo de Oliveira. And I said, let's do it.
So what makes Marcelo Pets so special, so different here in the neighborhood? Well, first, the design of the store, the layout is very cozy. This warm, directed lighting creates a more inviting atmosphere for the store and also adds a sophistication that the neighborhood was in need of. Despite this environment, you will notice that the mix we put here was a standard mix that caters to all social classes and all types of relationships between pet owners and their pets. Why is the consultation room located at the front on one side? Why is the pet food on this side, not on here? Why is the accessory section right there at the front? Why is the checkout right there at the front? Everything has a reason.
In this pet area, we had never had any involvement and we would start from scratch. I did some research and there was one night when I started at 8 p.m. and went until 4 a.m. and I was still listening to Ricardo Oliveira. And in the morning, bright and early, I called Elizabeth. Let's talk to Ricardo. And that's where our story began. So with that, we showed them what our trends were and our financial availability. We're seeing today that everything was followed to the letter, leaving us, in addition to being calm, they are completely satisfied with the work done.
One of the unique features here in grooming is this control system, which is managed by the OnePet system, where you can see the status of each dog. And if the pet owner wants, they can access this status through their phone. And it tracks all the steps of the bathing and grooming process. And with that, it becomes more relaxed, more secure. And also, it helps them plan better to pick up their dog here without delays and without waiting.
The main challenge for managers today is finding a complete system. The OnePet logo offers this. So today we offer a 100% complete system, so you can manage everything in one system, providing all the insights you need to make concrete and wise decisions, and because of that.
For sure, none of this would have happened if it weren't for two very special people It's Adalberto's kids, especially Adalberto, Neto, and Marcelo, who helped us a lot here. Marcelo took care of all the registration, organizing the system, and Adalberto Neto was responsible for marketing and various other details.
This dynamic duo, right? So it was the son side supporting the father, but the consultant side, the professional in the management area as well. From the very first draft of the business from the canvas, building the canvas, and then with a more detailed business plan, the construction of the identity, the positioning of Marapets based on its mission, its values, and the vision of its purpose, always in the direction of making Marapets a unique space. And it was built on top of that.
It was something new, right? Learning to use another system. It's not my main activity, but I've always worked with him in some way, and I've always dedicated a bit more to this part of systems and IT. I tried to learn a bit more about the system, but it was a big challenge. Many products, little time, but with a little dedication, support from you, with the help of OnePet itself, which gave us all the necessary support, we are managing to reach the inauguration with almost the entire line of products already registered.
The Aesthetic Center is a show in itself, fully planned, and on one side, of course, the pet owner can see their pet at any time. So it's very interesting. It provides a lot of security and quality, especially because here at Marapets, there was consultancy from our partner Formula, Fabrizio Sereno.
When Ricardo told me about the Marapets project, I think it's a really interesting project, a challenging project to bring here to Fortaleza, a totally unique aesthetic center and pet shop, services that will have a higher average ticket, services that will address other customer pain points. The team at the aesthetic center went through a long process from selection to online training and then in-person training here, so we could do it on site.
We've learned a lot. Everyone provides support if you want to open a pet shop. If you want to set up a clinic, pass excellent. The staff is attentive. Andrea, Genia, Tadeu, I am very satisfied.
If you're interested in this kind of work, if you want to set up a store, want to open an agricultural supply store, a pet food shop, a pet shop, or a pet center, and you need help, talk to us here at Povo Pet Shop. We specialize in making pet businesses succeed and take off from the very beginning, just like in the case of Marapets Pets. If you're interested down here, there's a link for you to talk to someone from my team. They will definitely assist you. And who knows, we might meet at your inauguration.
Without a doubt, none. Without her, we wouldn't be here today with this beautiful store, with a complete assortment, and with the system working wonderfully well, and a very well-trained staff.
Dear ones, look, here is a special gift from Fórmula Pet Shop for you. An official inauguration plaque that was made with a lot of love, celebrating today's date.
For you, there are amazing entrepreneurs who are going to succeed here in the pet market. Okay? So, now, there's an official inauguration plaque and it's yours. Please